thought we had 19.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Luke Beckson. Interesting.
Oh, no, temperature. Oh, there you go. Someone's moaning. Anyway, do I say welcome again? Anyway, like, welcome. Yeah, we were missing someone waiting on Twonk. Welcome to Nhrl Racing League Division 2, round 10 of the championship in France, alongside me, only Pitch Black, Mr. Taze Leroy, unavailable for today. But Pitch, what do you think of Paul Ricard?
For the little lag on my mic there, but yeah, welcome, French Grand Prix. We had a great start to the stream already, great mic lags and stuff. Anyways, French Grand Prix, great. We got a few Division 1 drivers in here for us, just to test, as we said before, but we got a lot of good drivers that aren't here to assess. We got all the top 8 drivers in the standings, and it's gonna be a great race today. French, really open Grand Prix. Susceptible to mistakes, so can't wait to get started.
I'm trying to remember I think the weather from the Division 1 race was fairly similar to what the guys were experiencing today. What would be the challenges of the car? Like, is the car difficult to set up? Is it really harsh on the tyres? Is it even easy to race around?
Well, I mean, first of all, weather-wise, France is it rarely rains around this track. I've noticed. In fact, it's rarely ever not clear skies. But I wouldn't say it's a tricky track, but it's not one of the easiest in the game. Like, you have the first sector, which is really front downforce dependent, and then you got the long straight that's just out of range for attacking. You really have to be right behind the driver to get past them. But yeah, it's also a bit better for drivers just on the wheel or that aren't using racing line, because it's a bit glitchy the racing line around here. But yeah, it's a good mix of high speed, low speed corners, so it's gonna be interesting today.
Indeed. Trying to find someone who is actually on a lap, but I'm struggling to see who's ahead of this queue. The best option I've got at the minute is Zenix Josh, who I know that hasn't invalidated his time yet.
Yeah, he seems to be doing good. But the brake for corner, ooh, just a little bit wide.
It's very, I wouldn't say messy, but it's a bit.
Well, it wasn't bad. It's just
no, it was overcautious. He's bled off too much speed after the chicane.
Yeah, like. The thing is, unlike other tracks here, it's not whether it would be a bad lap or a great lap. It's going to be whether it's a good lap or a great lap. Because you can have a good lap, and there's drivers who like use all the track limits they can, and like are just braking that little bit later, who gain a pretty considerable advantage. As you'll see around here, a lot of big gaps I feel could be in this qualifying session between drivers.
So I think Josh will be the first person to set a lap to the line, and it's a valid 29 flat. I think for a Div 2 time that could be about P5 come the end of qualifying.
Yeah, it's not bad. I believe the fastest time in Division 1 was like a 27 or something, right?
Yeah, Division 1 pole time was actually a 27 flat.
Yeah, I could try something on the mediums there to no avail.
About 1.3 seconds off. Probably had an issue somewhere around the track. I know the mediums are slower, but they wouldn't be that much slower. Infinity, 31 flat. It'll be a confidence thing as well. Attacking all these constant high loads. I'd say it's more about how you're driving the car around the lap, not really so much of getting a massive exit. I don't know. It's more about drivability than anything.
Yeah, and it's also pretty big on invalidations, because a lot of corners are very cuttable around here. It's France
oh my god, Pitch.
By a 10. Nice shot by him. But there's a lot of corners that you're really picking the cut. Like that first corner, you can gain about 2/10 just by like picking the maximum amount of like that cutting, but like track
Eyes on
limits.
both Renaults not looking too bad. Players P3, Blue P3, knocking his team down. Hardly anything between the Renault pair.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss these Reynolds when we get 2021 eventually.
Yeah, I will miss seeing the black and yellow, but I still love that Alpine.
Yeah, it's in my opinion a bit too much blue in the grid, and yellow is really
Oh
nice
yeah,
color.
but I think Alpine could get away with it. Williams not so much, and Red Bull and AlphaTauri, they're not really even blue. They're just they're like navy / purple, or supposedly anyway.
The thing is, I like seeing these like classical car brands, and like, that's why I like McLaren and Ferrari and Mercedes. Honestly, I think Red Bull's a much more prominent name in F1 than just Alpine, because it's just like it's been there longer, you know.
Yeah, but it's why something like Alpine and Aston Martin are coming back, so they can get the exposure that they think they're entitled to. Right?
Yeah, in my opinion, I think the racing yellow of Renault's is much better than the blue and red and the French colors of Alpine. It's just
it's one of the things. Alpine have clearly paid quite a bit of money to be on the grid, so it's not really a loss for Renault.
Yeah, I just feel that yellow is a really prominent figure in F1.
I want to focus a bit more on the job in hand for us. I'm on board with Hakim, not set a time yet, sitting P17 at this time.
Yeah, he's on the mediums, he's good at everything in the goes. He is pretty fast, as we all know, but whether he can beat Avalanche on those soft tires, it's going to be a pretty long stride. Seeing as it's a pretty close track between all of them, nothing too complex. And it's usually the more basic tracks when you get these close grids like this.
Fighting your end a bit for the third sector is happening.
Yeah, what's his leading the constructors now?
I need to still check, because apparently he is leading the constructors all by himself.
Yeah, he should be.
Let's have a look at the
Div 2
standings.
6, but 29.6. Which
No.
honestly not bad in mediums, but...
He is not leading the constructors.
Oh, he isn't?
No, he's about 30 odd points behind.
And that would be against who?
Red Bull, Red Bull leading after Canada on 193, Alfa Romeo 191, Haas,
sorry, I meant the drivers.
Yeah, Haas 164, but those 164 points are solely for Hakim, and that's why Hakim is leading the Drivers' Championship by 24 points at this time.
Yeah, 24 points is pretty big. You have to get DNF, and one of his main rivals would have to get that win for a chance.
Well, at the minute, his biggest competition, I think, going into any race weekend would be with Echo.
Yeah, but Avalanche, he always looks really good in quality. It's just his races, he just gets a horrible start.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to see how some of the new guys are going to do that come back. XD Pid's back after quite some time. Toward the end of the 2019 game, he picked up a lot of pace.
Yeah, I expect him to be pretty good actually around what happened last week. But he was a bit of a Mr. Saturday, I've noticed. So, we'll see if he can get his race pace up to scratch like everyone else.
I'm bored with Zanex Josh. He is half a tenth up coming out of Sector 2. Could be enough to put him in the top 3.
Well, he's fast in the wet, but that's what we can do in dry.
No, he prefers it wet.
I know. In fact, I'd say he's the best driver on the grid when it comes to wet conditions.
Probably in Div 2, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't feel like he does anything special. He just drives sensible in the way. He doesn't overdrive the car, but if that is what it takes to be the best driver in the wet, then yeah, so be it. That's like the easiest definition
it's really,
of it.
Shades of Sebastian Vettel, just like, you know,
He
making
slowed down
believe
to
this
move out
takes
of the way of
speed.
that Red Bull, and Red Bull hasn't even overtaken him. That is Twonk behind one of the McLarens. He could get a tow down the DRS straight. Rather than board with Twonk.
Amazing. Well.
They're already in qualifying because of the 2 points on off of the pole. It's crunch time every time for Red Bull and Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, very much. Can't wait for the Monaco Grand Prix.
In real life F1?
Yeah, in real life, we already had it in the game, obviously. Actually, who won the race?
What? Monaco?
Yeah, in
Div 2 or
Division
Div 1?
It was Hackham.
Yeah, Hackham. Drove his arse off that race. Oh my god, Fred. That was a bit close. No. It's still valid. I reckon he could have straight lined that corner a little bit better. Around the final corner. For Tonki's gone deep on the curb.
Actually, what is going to happen when F1 2021 comes out? Because it should come out soon, though, in a few months.
That I'm aware of. It's scheduled to come out on the day of Division 1's Mexican Grand Prix.
This season, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it'll be rather close to the end of the season, so we can just transition instantly.
Yeah, but we're not going to be transitioning onto the new game. We're going to finish this one.
Yeah.
We'll probably have a couple of weeks off then, and then start it all over again probably mid to late August, but we might need to start a bit earlier in August because we're going to have like 23 races to get through.
Yeah, I think it's
plus
important
awards
that we give
night,
the drivers,
plus everything else, so yeah, it's going to be a really tight schedule.
I think it's important that we give a larger break between games instead of seasons, because like from what I've noticed from going from 19 to 2020 is that Echo goes P1. The biggest transition that I found was that the car was actually a lot easier to drive. I don't know if you noticed, it felt more arcadey. It felt like you can push the rear a lot more. So maybe the other game could be different like that, so you have to get used to it, so it could take a while.
Are you on about the new game?
Yeah.
Have you driven it or something?
No, but I mean, remember when F119, we were transitioning from F119 to F1 2020?
Yeah, F119 was fucking horrific.
I know. And the rears were just like going out left and right, and then we got
I don't care about the rears, I was more bothered about the delay.
That's true, yeah. But what I'm talking about is, like, we should give drivers a longer break, because it'll take longer to get used to the game. I feel it's a bit different each year.
That sounds all good and well, but I don't know, especially if F1 keep putting races on the calendar. I mean, I've been told that guys wanted like more races, more seasons, they've got it, and now they think it's a little bit too much. We're not the league that will cut down on these kind of races, but I don't know. It is still an option on the cards eventually to go back to one season per game cycle, but put more breaks in between the races.
I'm a fan of closer, more compact seasons myself. Because then it feels like, oh, why bother?
Yeah, but out of 52 weeks in a year, I'll be spending 46 of them racing competitively.
Sure.
And then we've got awards night, then we've got possibly the charity events, which are going to take up another 2 weeks. Yeah, so there'll be like a 4-week off period.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting when the new game comes in. Personally, I'm looking forward to it because they have that extra bit of spending money that they can put into the very latest developments in the game. Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I think we have a few drivers doing laps. I think Pid's about to finish his lap soon.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, pretty good comeback too. He's already in P3, beating out guys.
Yeah,
like
the thing is, I don't even know how long it's been since he's been playing this game. I don't recall if he was here at the start of the 2020 game, but yeah, I don't think I've seen this name pop up on the Nhrl grid for about 6 months.
He goes P2.
Yeah, and he's put it back in P2, and only a 10th behind pole.
Hackham's also just come out on the soft one. If you feel part in the pole position today.
I am really struggling to see where the guys are who are on outlaps. It's the only difficult thing I find personally with this many drivers. I don't know where they are compared to the grid. So I look over and I'm just seeing like a bunch of numbers and letters.
Mm.
On board with Infinity though, she's come around to the final corner.
Man, Pigs is only 1/10 off effort too. Not a bad lap on him. Affinity improves a bit.
A bit, not enough. Well, I think she would take being a 10th behind Collins. Although I know that I know full well she'll want to beat him. I think both racing points have came back out. But I want to see plays. Oh, blue!
P1.
Oh my god, 28.3.
Very good lap there.
Hakim was on an out lap. Like as soon as Hakim starts his lap, I want to see what he's gonna do. Let's have a look at tyres, because yeah, Hakim is his only time was set on the mediums. He's now out on the softs. So I'm gonna run board with players to the line.
I think he might not.
Yeah, I didn't agree.
Yeah.
Right, I want to run board with Hakim for his lap.
Yeah.
Honestly, it could be pole. Oh my god.
Oh, that's off track.
Invalid. Nah, he's going to be gutted with that.
Oh, that's going to be P9. On the mediums though. So. Not worst case scenario.
Let's run board with Ellie, see if she's pushing the car, if she's... I can't tell.
Red Bull.
Well, it's invalid now anyway. Let's have a look at Infinity pit lane.
Pink Mercedes coming down now. Got Echo on his out lap. He made it on time just by 3 seconds.
I think both racing points got it. One of the Red Bulls.
Wonk will be starting to get 11. That's a interesting start.
A bit of a bitter pill to swallow for him.
Yeah, definitely. Doing Josh. Ooh, Josh, look at drifting that last corner.
It's no, because
that might cost him.
Yeah, he was a 10th up. See what it is to line. P5.
That last corner just
4 temps down. Maybe 2 temps could have put him on the second row, but he will be on the clean side of the track.
Collins jumps plays.
Oh, Collins P10. No, that's not a bad time from Collins as he's wrestling it coming out of turn 2. Right, Echo P2. Is Lukebeck improving in front? He is. Still going to ride on board with Echo though. As you can see the pair of them up in the distance. Reed's moving out of the way.
Let's see if Luke can challenge for pole today. Currently 6 tenths off.
I don't think he can, but I expect him to improve on P6. And he's milliseconds behind Zenix Josh anyway. No, that's it. Cause yourself a little bit of tyre wear. I don't think he wanted to improve.
I don't think he would have improved.
Echo at the end.
If he did, it would have been very little.
Echo at the end, 2 temps down. Zenix Josh waiting for him to retire. Same with Collins and Plays, as Plays has gone into the barrier. The rear tyre ripped off.
That will be him P11 or?
Plays in P11.
Okay. I'm just so used to full quality and then short quality. I forgot which one makes you start last. Because in full quality, when you retire, you start last.
Yeah. I've found that out the hard way, and I think you know what I mean by that. Get into Q2, I think, nah, screw it, going to retire by crashing. No.
One thing I do
really
hate in this game, though, is sticky barriers. Oh my god, they've probably got so much quality. Have you ever experienced a sticky barrier before?
It's, not for quite some time, if I'm honest. I'm familiar with them, but I've not had a barrier. Well, I'm not really one for hitting barriers, so it would be difficult for me to comment. Anyway, top 3 then. It's Blue taking pole position for Renault ahead of Echo in P2 for Racing Point, and XD Pids on his return P3 for McLaren. Top 3 separated by just over 2 tenths.
Yeah, that's the French team probably really happy with Blue. Putting it on pole like
I tell you what, I'd love to see the strategy calls between Hakim and James, because Well, Hakim will be starting on the mediums regardless. That might just be the tyre to be on if there's a safety car before lap 7, because that's when the softs are gonna fall off anyway, and that'll be that'll be the soft runners pit window. I do recall the hard tyres. It should be a soft to hard, but the medium to hard will be better. Soft's about 7-8 laps, medium 15, 16, and the hard's a maximum of about 22. I believe it's a 28 lap race.
Soft to hard is increasingly extremely unpleasantly difficult to do around Paul Ricard. It is like a lap before they pop every time you try that. So you need some amazing tire management skills to get that into a manageable amount of tire wear. And either way, that's only that. Then it's about trying to keep the pace up and not being passed by the two stoppers. So we'll see.
Sorry, I'm just trying to keep my Discord activity. Would you mind just make sure people are being sensible in Discord, please? Right,
okay.
Full grid rundown then. It's Blue, P1 for Renault, 2 points for himself and the constructor. He's got P2 Echo behind him, P2 in the Drivers' Championship. Might be able to close the gap on Hakim today, we just don't know yet. XD Pids on his return, brilliant drive, putting the McLaren P3 on the grid. Do not seen him for quite some time. Avalanche P4 for Alfa Romeo, still in the Constructors' Championship. What's it? Contest? Yeah. Either way, he's contesting for a title. Zanek Josh behind P5, good qualifying from the AlphaTauri driver. He is ahead of Luke Beck in P6. Racing points on almost resurgence as the new driver pairing trying to get to grips with each other. Carps P7 for Alfa Romeo is ahead of Reece 17 in P8. Hakim Drivers' Championship leader P9, but on the alternate strategy today. Collins P10 for AlphaTauri is ahead of closer cars in P11 for Renault, while his teammate gets pole position. Twonk led the championship in the early stages of the season, but he's starting P12 now. He's chosen the mediums to start on in his Red Bull. Behind him has got Fred and the other McLaren, medium tyres again. They're ahead of both Mercedes, Infinity P14 and James Killer P15. SLM11 highest qualifying of the two Ferraris, with Ellie down in P17. And with Division 1 and reserve drivers, Ninja and DJ here for Division 2 driver development testing.
I think we have a good history of starts in France. Let's hope today is going to be rather.
Don't know how many seasons you've watched with us, but I hope people are going to be a little bit sensible. But hey, it's Div 2. All I'll say, I've seen too many times people be spun round at the first corner, so if it happens, I won't be surprised. I hope not, because they're here to improve. Right, lights are on. 5 red lights. And it's outside where we go. It's okay start there from Blue. A little bit of movement toward the back. There's a huge cluster there in the midfield. That's actually a really good start from Echo there. Action. Oh, there's an end plate gone already.
On the Alfa Romeo.
Seeing who gets spun
round.
Oh,
someone's off track. Whoa.
Don't know who that is. That's a Renault. That's Blue. It's Blue. What the hell? Is someone tagging him going through?
Flying off track.
Come on. VSC immediately. VSC. That's Twonk, who is apparently falling down. No, guys! Oh my god.
Rather harsh stuff there.
VSC out, and they're still rear-ending each other.
Didn't really catch what happened, but look at Blue just went flying off track.
Luckily, no DNFs.
He's gonna get in front lane.
Alright.
Reece also has
position changes. Blade from pole to the back in 2 corners. Reece down as well. Ellie only dropping 1 place. Avalanche dropping 1. Biggest winner out of all of this. as a competitor, I think, would be James, up 4 places. Right, they're back racing again. I need to try and find a fight to watch. Luke Beck and Zenix Josh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
These two, like, they're so ahead of everyone, but the cars don't look easy to drive. Avalanche in the box.
Avalanche in the pits, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be seeing quite a few people going into the box. Oh yeah, I'm going to stay with Zenix here because he's putting pits under pressure.
Whoa, that's really wide.
Focus, Josh, come on.
This will be about minimizing penalties here.
Oh, definitely. I've seen too many wins get robbed from people around here because of track limits.
He's gaining.
Now having a look, you think DRS could have helped him? Personally, I would have just sent that.
Oh, he has a good exit here too.
Oh, there we go. Don't know how or what Pids can do, but the Avatar is coming through. He's going to try hold it around the outside. No, he's got to tuck in for a bit. Thing is, Josh has burnt quite a bit of ERS doing that, and Pids is switching back on the inside.
Oh, Pids.
No, save it, save it.
And that'll be Luke.
Could be it.
That's Luke past him.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Anyway, I want to head back down because there's a nice little cluster with P5 down to P8. I want to ride on board with Hakim, see if he can get those mediums turned on enough to attack cops.
Yeah, Pids is falling like a stone right now.
Oh, Ellie, she's called it a day in the pit lane. It is a shame, but I don't know if her car was damaged at the start. I mean, it's not like Paul Ricard's the most pleasant circuit to drive around for 27 times.
Hakim will have DRS on Carps. Carps trying to move out of that slipstream. Hakim's gaining, he's gaining around the outside. And he's got the move done.
Nice, like outside, well, round the outside move into the chicane. I want to head a bit further down, just to see what's happening in this midfield pack here.
Oh, and as I was saying that, Pids got back past Luke.
Yeah, it'll be nice to watch, but I want to see how many pluses. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Walk on Carps.
Oh my god!
Oh, he's around. He's around. Hit that curb the wrong way. I felt that.
Could have been a loss of traction as well. Oh my god! There we go. They should have seen him coming.
I feel his pain on that one. Meanwhile, Echo's making a nice little lead here. Already 3 seconds.
Yeah, didn't what was the last race? Canada. Didn't Hakim did the same lap after the 3rd corner and he just shot off down the road?
Yeah.
Well, Hakim does have a 20-point lead in the driver's standings, so, but I don't think he's going to want to give up 15 at the moment.
Luke's gaining a bit. Please end it.
Yeah, I'm going to head back up there. Let's have a look. Racing Point versus McLaren.
Gaining. Enough. Might he send it around this next corner? Fraction. Oh, Pids, tank slapper. Oh, he's right.
Looks okay. I'm glad you saw that because I don't really see anything wrong with the McLaren.
Oh, we didn't lose time. We can have a run here.
Pids does have a little bit of ERS that he can use.
A little bit more than Luke.
Just a little bit, not much, but you know, enough to keep your head coming down straight.
Yeah, and Hackham's joining the battle now too. Luke there, sub tyrant to be struggling.
Yeah, because by now, softs will be starting to feel a little bit worn. Mediums will be switched on by now. But definitely by lap 7, lap 8, that's when you're going to start seeing them come in.
Luke on Pids.
There's a Renault round, and Blaze is spun just before the DRS detection.
Oh, that's not it. Oh, Pids is right behind Luke, and now Hackham's joining in too. Hackham down around the outside, maybe. Hackham's gonna try to hold it around the outside.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Pids.
Oh no, his swing's gone.
Well, that could have been a lot worse. At least he's still in the race.
He tried to hold it. He was full lock there, he just couldn't hold it.
No, he's done well just to hold it. I just hope guys behind him know that he has wing damage.
Got Luke's in, Echo's in. I don't. Echo's not in. Josh is in.
Well, it looks like there's a struggling Red Bull as well. That's if Reese is having a bit of drama with plays, but he's coming to the pits. Looks like there's one Red Bull carried on, or the Red Bull's double stacking. No, it's alright. Twonka's carried on.
Yeah, and so it's Echo's the one that hinders teammate Luke. Echo's gonna be struggling with soft a lot, and Hackham's gaining at alarming rates.
I hope it goes to the end between those two.
It could,
but
it very
all
much
the
could.
fights should be in the midfield. I'm going to ride on board with Infinity, see if she can stay within DRS of plays. Probably not. Got 18 cars on the track and most of them are all spread out. Screw it, let's head back down to P15 race. There's a little fight here called mini train forming behind Collins at P13.
I think Pids will have him before the corner.
Yeah, should do. All Collins had to do is outbrake, but does he have the room? Not really. Yep.
So Echo's in, that is means Hackam will take net P1.
Let's double check. Echo should be going on the hards.
He is on the mediums. So he's committed to a 2-stop.
Yeah, so they're definitely not going to the end. Could go to lap 20, then... Yeah, that would be it. That would be his pitch strat. Oh my god! Reese! Collins?
Oh! Ooh! That's a
Collins,
good one.
I beg your car is still in the race.
They're both still alive.
Yeah, only just.
So what happened there?
Reese got a bit too close to Collins.
Ooh. I think Collins deserved that. Kind of pushed Reese into the pit lane.
He would have done it out of frustration.
So what happened? Were they like side by side and they touched each other's rears or something? 'Cause that was a pretty big impact.
Well, it was Collins' corner. He was in front, and Reese decided to go to the curb off the track to fight him.
Interesting. Infinity League drive-through.
She's
Even
like,
their VSC, but there's no VSC. Wait,
there
what?
was a VSC.
Oh, there was.
Did you not see everything?
Yeah,
go
sorry,
yellow?
I didn't see it. No, I didn't. I was paying attention to pit stops.
No, I was just about ready to see every single tyre fly off the AlphaTauri.
Yeah, I thought I got stuck in the barrier, so he was going alongside it.
Because the next Josh is having a little bit of a good recovery drive. If he's in contention of clearing everyone up to Twonk in front of him. 2 Williams drivers have now pitted. I think they're double stacking.
So Josh might try to get past Infinity here. She is on slower tires.
She's probably not going to fight in.
He's
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Josh got a warning for that. A little bit tight on track limits, but I think that was more to do with Infinity just letting him past. But at least that's put Josh into a little bit of clean air that he can actually go and chase Echo now, because Echo is in contention for the net win.
Is it a yellow flag?
Actually, screw it. Right on board with Echo. This is a good fight for P4.
Yeah, it's a pretty good fight.
If Plays can hold him off.
He's gonna try. But it might be a bit too
try around
much.
the outside. No,
Yeah.
should be enough. Only just.
Yeah, it's just about enough. I think are those the same stuff as started?
Oh, Play! Oh my god!
Whoa. How funny would that be if they caught that as a warning? Let me see it. Let's just the tire thing. Tire. Here we go. Yeah, Plays pretty much started with those tires 1 lap fresher than the start of the race.
Ooh, Mikey, careful.
There's a nice battle between Avalanche and Carps, but I don't know if Trump's gonna fight. DJ's has in the mix there. But yeah, best battle so far is just Josh and Echo. Both on another similar tired compounds.
Seeing MGJ making work of Carps down the main straight. Carps choosing not to fight. Josh with the penalty.
He's not gonna want another one of those. I believe he will have DRS here. But I'm not sure if we'll get him past the pink Mercedes of Echo. Meanwhile, Infinity gets passed by Luke. And Avalanche gets left by Carps.
So Luke trying to overtake Players around the fast right-hander. Not close enough. How long has Plays been on those tyres? 8 laps. He's not pitted yet.
He's gonna try to do a 1-stop on betting.
Even if he wanted to 1-stop, all he has to do is like pit now, go to the hards, and he could drag him out. Like all he needed to do was go to about lap 7. Could have even undercut on lap 5, but yeah, he's decided to come in now. But if he gets points at the end of this, I think he'll be happy.
Yeah. Josh is right behind Echo.
Yeah, watching him.
Echo not really laying up those mediums yet.
Oh,
falling back.
Yellow.
That's our Nhrl. That's Plays. No, that's blue.
Is he okay?
Just off track.
His wing is fine.
They should have a spin or something.
Yeah, I would like to see if we can catch up to SLM, see how good a defensive driving is.
Yeah, James is really helping out Echo right now because he has DRS on him. Echo's gonna want to get past him quick because he's kind of holding him up right now.
Yeah, I'm still on board with blue, so I actually want to see if we can overtake the Ferrari. Slem not going to have DRS, but will blue be able to make anything work from this? Well, Ferrari's struggling on ERS. He's just going to breeze past, surely. No, SM fighting him. Eventually yields. Nope. Oh my gosh, he's fighting him back. He's just back in front.
Oh, James is really holding up Echo. Fairly cut him. Oh, Josh might have a run actually.
What position is Josh P5?
4 and 5, they're having a really close battle right now.
Yep, sorry about the spam, but I've got to get through a lot of cars. Oh, that's a good little fight there for P15.
Yeah, Echo got really held up by James. He's just running him on track. There, you got past him, yeah. Josh also get past him, you will. And that's it to resume. We have a run. Who is gaining? James is sending it, I think.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah, that's actually a good overtake there from Josh.
Yeah, I saw a few laps earlier. You could try to do that inside little loop there. It's pretty fast actually doing it that way. It's a really different way to everyone else.
Yeah, you just got to... Because the racing line, you have to go to the edge of the track and bleed off the speed. But if you're racing, you brake a bit earlier, take the corner as a medium speed corner, and just switch it back to the inside, and that's how...
Oh, but Echo's getting again.
Switcheroo can work, and it might be happening again with DRS down the main straight. Echo up into P3. Josh should not be fighting this until the entry for the third corner.
Josh is gaining again.
Hey, it's good racing though.
Not yet. Ooh, wide. Josh will have DRS here. He's just putting his DRS in. He's getting again on them. Echo covers the inside. Josh forced to go outside. Josh with a bit of a cutback here. Ooh. Nice little
Move straight in the car, straight in the car. He's back around the outside. Look at him. This is
wow.
Great.
Hell of a battle here.
The 3 seconds are all slowly starting to come in.
Josh looks a lot more confident for that corner compared to Echo. That might be the end to a really nice battle.
Oh, Hakim is in.
Saying that, Josh with a lockup.
Hakim going on the hards. Where is he going to come out?
Oh, he's finally back in. Josh will pass him, I believe, yeah.
How new are Hakim's tyres?
Oh, we're getting
7 laps. Oh my god! Oh, that's one of the things about France's pit lane. It feeds onto the racing line.
Oh, that was really close.
Yeah, I just hope
does not want that.
MDJ doesn't hold up Hakim too much here though. He's more than okay to fight with Luke Beck, but he shouldn't be holding up Hakim.
Oh, Echo back on Josh. They just won't stop fighting, will they? Echo on the inside.
And Josh on the cutback again. Straight in the car. You can't really get it straight in though.
Yeah, but he's still gaining.
Oh no!
Echo leaves the inside open.
No, there's issues. For God's sake. I'll talk
Echo on the inside.
About that.
They're side by side still.
Speed,
oh my god.
Make him drive further.
Oh.
What a move. And it's still not over.
Echo on the inside.
Josh is trying to find any cutback possible. But the thing is, if you look at his onboard, it's working.
It is.
Still keeping him in contention, but let's have a look at his penalty. No, not into penalty. Only a 3 second, could still change.
This is the battle of the season. It's probably gonna still go on. Oh, they keep fighting. Oh, bit of a tap.
That's alright, no end plates have been lost. It's not Monaco. And even then we're losing a bit more than them plates at Monaco.
Okay. This isn't a battle, this is a war.
Oh, hang on, I want to go back down to this fight in midfield because Pids and Twonk are going to start fighting.
Oh, Josh is going back on Echo.
Yeah, I can't even see out those two who's ahead because they're just that close together. And
Yeah, Josh is back past Echo.
Oh my god. Go on, Pids. Hey. If you let him through. No, they're still fighting. Yeah, I think both Red Bulls need to know which part of grey tarmac you are allowed to use. Because I'm seeing them go off track a few too many times.
As you're watching that, Xenix Josh got past Echo again.
Excellent. I want to see Hakim trying to overtake MDJ.
Oh, Echo back on Josh.
One of the things everyone's being examined on. MDJ is more than okay to
they collide,
defend.
I think.
No, don't say that.
No one played the last time.
Hakim around the outside of turn 1. Is MDJ going to fight him? Mikey, just back off. If you watch me, just back off. That's enough.
Oh, so Echo's back past Josh. We're playing a bit of ring around the rosy here. And Josh is going to try to get past Echo.
Oh,
VSC.
That is
That's
Reese. Oh, he's had a collision. I think he's had a collision with Collins. Although Collins' front run looks okay.
I'm looking at a counter of how many times Echo and Josh have battled here. Yeah, so
as much as the lap counter.
Reese I think pulled Pids, but this time Zul actually came off. Yeah, I just missed it. It just appeared. But yeah, I think that's what happened. Green lights again. I gotta say though, this battle between Echo and Josh is making Hakim's life a lot easier.
Yeah. Attack Hakim. I kind of would like the Williams pair to drop back.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna try and tell them.
While you do that, Josh is back on Echo. Gaining, I think I was using a bit more ERS, yeah. He is.
There we go. Order has been sent.
Nice. Oh, and MD just actually got past on happen again. Oh, Josh is back in the pits. Perhaps maybe an undercut?
No, this is the pit window for the mediums.
Yeah. So he's gonna go on probably another set of mediums. Hakim, once Echo pits will be in P1, and he's gonna try to drive away with the win. But Josh is gonna want to get a good outlap here.
head back down with players with cars, see if you can be in contention with Luke Beck. I still think Hakim is probably the only driver on track to have pulled the correct strategy.
Well, we'll see. You never know. Maybe Echo can come back at the end and get past him. Josh is gonna get past Twonk. Yeah, no point fighting that.
From CMDJ and James. What a move there from MDJ.
That sounded so sad.
I'm sad for James because James thinks he's been mugged off.
Yeah. Oh. Flunk past Josh again. Oh, Josh is in a tank slapper or something?
Thing is, this top four, will they get close again by the end of the race? Yeah, well, Josh coming into box, I didn't realise he'd gone for another set of mediums. I didn't realise the guys had that many sets of mediums. But Twonk's ZRS is, well, it's about as much as Josh's. Like, they're both pretty dead. Let's double check the penalties because they could be, yeah, at least Josh is fighting for position for a podium because they've both got a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, Josh will have him here for sure. Flunk shouldn't even fight it. He's on much more worn tires.
Shouldn't, but he's still going to try.
Of course, he's a racer. Meanwhile, Echo still hasn't come in. He's gone one lap longer than Josh.
Yeah, part of me is now thinking that he's not going to. Things were Hakim doesn't have to. Oh, Echo in now?
Yep.
I'm ride bold with him, see what racing point I've got planned.
So Hakim will pick P1. He's going to want to hold that till the end. But the real question is, will Josh get past?
It is softs for Echo. That
It'll be close.
might keep him in contention with Hakim, as long as Echo doesn't have
Will he get past?
any problems
Echo
there.
doesn't.
So I need to double check one of these. The Alpha Romeos have come together. Well, I thought they had. Anyone in a position to make sure Luke Beck is back in the lobby, please do. Ninja, if you're watching this, like, just be a little bit careful.
Oh, Josh went off track then. That's going to be a nice invitation to Twonk.
Luke should be back in control of his car now. He's just had the shock of his life realising how close that Williams was.
Josh back on Twonk. On the outside.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Nathan, good move. Is there some kind of timing glitch going on here? Sorry, it just said momentarily that Josh was in the lead.
Oh, Twonk back past Josh. Dang, they're having a hell of a battle right now.
Beg there's not going to be any timing glitches at the end of the race. Nope. Oh my god.
Josh, oh, they make a collision. Is that an end plate gone? No.
No, very, very lucky.
Oh, it's a nice three-way here. Now we got Eckelbert behind them.
Possibly a four-way. Might as well ride on board with MDJ to watch this happen.
Josh around the outside. Oh my god, it's three wide.
3 wide! No, it's gone wrong!
Twonk.
It's gone wrong!
That was never gonna work.
Yeah, Twonk wants to submit that. He is more than welcome to.
Oh, but Echo's got to run on Josh now. Cap on the soft tires.
Ninja.
Oh, Josh might have a run in Echo.
Yeah, every car here is struggling for ERS.
Oh, Josh. Ooh.
DJ now putting Josh under a bit of pressure. Just beg Josh doesn't crack too much, because MDJ won't be classified by the end of this. It's how I want to see the drivers react, which is why the Williams pair are here today. Josh from another penalty. Could that not drop Josh off the podium?
That might. Let me check the penalties.
No, him and Tonk have got 6 seconds.
Yeah.
James...
Actually, no, Tonk has 3. I don't know, man. James has 3, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Chances of James getting a podium? Possible?
Maybe. You sure love that. Meanwhile, Echo's already pulled a second out of Hackham this lap. How's it going to be enough, though?
Pitch, can you do me a favour?
What's up?
Reese17 is asking for an invite back to the lobby. He wants to try and engineer for his teammate.
Got it. Sent. Echo is gaining on Hackham pretty quickly, actually.
Yeah, it would have been soft ninja. Yeah, I think he had enough. Expecting both Williams to retire by lap 25. I think Ninja would have seen enough.
Yeah. So, last lap, the gap to Hackham was 18 seconds. Echo is now at 16 seconds behind.
Yeah, but the softs do die quite quickly.
Yeah, it's gonna need to pull something out of the bag to get even near him. Haskins pulling their story. So I think that'll be Hackham. Is how much? Right? Like 3rd win of the season? 4th? Not sure.
I've lost count now. No, I couldn't tell you because the amount of different winners we had at the start of the season. However, Mr. Zenix Josh fighting MGJ for what could be P3.
Well, I mean, he already isn't P3 now. And
yeah, no, but it's nice to watch the fight while it's on track. Oh, MDJ's called it a day. No, that's fine, that's fine. I'll be speaking with them afterwards, see what they've got to say.
Yeah, so far it's pretty good. Especially the racecraft today was actually top notch.
Yeah,
I saw.
I know the Div 2 lot don't like it, but yeah, standards have got to improve.
Well, anyways, between Josh and Echo, they surely have the racecraft. They show more racecraft than most of the Div 1 drivers, to be honest. Like they were side by side for like how many laps? 6? I mean, crazy.
It'll be a monumental effort if Echo wins the race anyhow here from Hakim, but it's quite an entertaining fight now to see on the timing graphic who's going to finish P3 between Josh and Twonk. I think, how far are they from each other? Surely Twonk's not like 6 seconds back. penalty. So they're both on 6 seconds. This is a kind of comfortable lead here from Josh.
Yeah, well, James will have P4 if he doesn't get another penalty.
He's got to get to the line first. He's got back. No, oh yeah, he's actually almost within DRS range of Twonk, and Twonk is struggling with DRS. James has got at least half of it.
Actually, one driver that might have a good chance here is Avalanche. Fresher tires, no penalties. He's going to get P3.
Yeah, he could. I don't know. Might be able to get P4 just because James is in front of him. So yeah, all eyes see if Avalanche can overtake James. This is really nerve-wracking now. We don't know from P3 down to like P6 where people are going to finish.
Yeah. Also looks like Echo's tire match just finally died. He's kind of stabilizing. Now it's just a matter of get to the end. Gotta say though, James has driven a pretty nice race today.
Yeah, honestly, he's not had the best qualifying. If you actually have a look at where he started, he is the driver for position changes, up 10, started 15th.
Yeah, really nice.
Hey, he's kept him out of trouble. I think Mr. Collins is having issues with Wi-Fi, as he's telling me.
Well, yeah, he's in P0 right now. Not P0. In fact, actually, Infinity isn't having a bad race either. Only 9 seconds behind Blue. The
only thing that will worry me about Infinity was could be the amount of penalties that she has. 9 seconds. Should maintain P13. I don't think
get
she's.
past Fred, maybe.
I don't know. It's
It'll
a
be
little
a
bit
tough one.
Yeah. What I would like for any of the drivers below the top 10 would be to get into the top 10.
I don't think she had collision or anything either today. Like a spin.
No, she's just a little bit nervous for some reason with how she controls the car.
Blue past Fred.
Are there any changes? Honestly, I'm not seeing anyone gain. I'm not seeing anyone fall away from anyone.
Well, Blue just sent one down the inside of Fred. But now, yeah, Blue's breaking away like crazy.
Screw it, I'm going to ride on board with Pid, see if he can get in front of Luke. I know that Luke has had connection issues, but he has driven most of the race, so wherever his car finishes, it will get points.
Yeah. So, Hackham's about halfway through the middle sector. Second last lap of the race. Pitts is gonna try to get past Luke. I'm pretty sure if he does, actually wouldn't matter because Luke has a penalty. But,
Never before has a fight with an AI car looked so enticing. Go on, Pids.
I don't know, a little more top speed than that. Racing point, I feel. Send it.
Pids up into P7. There's Infinity with more warnings.
That'll stop her battle on against with Fred.
I'll tell you what though, for Div 2, no one's actually been lapped. They've had no proper safety cars.
Yeah, not one safety car today. Only 2 BSCs, I believe.
There was about 3 or 4. And there was still issues at the start, but I'm happy that it is improving. they've still not done enough as a division to get the 5-second pen privilege back. I think some of the drivers in the midfield might want to take a look at themselves after this one.
Yeah, but that one incident with Twonk where he got spun, I don't think it was anyone's fault there. It's just the idea of going 3 wide into that corner.
But if you're going 3 wide, the final car to the corner should be the first to back out.
Yeah, but maybe some of them didn't know they were 3 wide, other ones... I can't blame anyone. They were just trying to go for like the move. They have the opportunity, they're racers. Of course they're gonna go for it. But honestly, it could have been worse. Especially into a corner like that, it's so tight.
Anyway, all eyes on Hakim. He's almost ready to round the final corner to take another win. Who's got the fastest lap today? Echo.
Yeah, really good job by him, but Hakim's gonna come through now. He's gonna win the French Grand Prix, and that's another win to his arsenal, so really good job by him. He is taking a really commanding lead here in the championship as to the drivers, but
it's almost a bit too easy for him at this point. He is doing really, really well.
Echo, second one here.
Echo to the line, should get P2. Zenix Josh, will he get P3? He should do, over Twong. And does. James, P4. Avalanche P3! Oh, Josh is... anyone got a box of tissues ready for him?
I think Josh will still be happy with P5. He got in front of Twonk, but yeah, Avalanche.
Yeah, and it's just one of the things that he's lost too many positions, even reserving for the Division 1 races. He's jumped down quite a few times. But Plays should get P10. It's another point for the American. As
what state is he from? Plays,
I don't know. I don't know why, but for me personally, he sounds like the most Canadian American I've ever heard. Fred P12 and waiting on Infinity. Cross the line, coming home P4, P13? Yeah, 13. I suppose you're able to try and get the 3 of them in.
Okay.
It'll be Hakim, Avalanche and Echo. Not sure if Echo can make it, not sure on his availability, because I don't know if he had to jump off before quali or after the race, so one of the two. Overall, not that many incidents, guys. A lot of track limits, which is expected. Time? I've not seen that before. Anyway, a full grid rundown then. Hakim taking another win of the season, extending his championship lead over Echo P2 for Racing Point. Echo getting the fastest lap. Avalanche P3 for Alfa Romeo, took it away from Zenix Josh and penalties at the end. P4 for the AlphaTauri. James P5 probably could have been, should have been P4, but maybe his own penalty let him down on that time. Twonk P6 for Red Bull. Pids on his return P7 for McLaren. Another story of what could have been for most of the midfield, I think. Carps P8 for Alfa Romeo. Lotluke Bet lagging out, finishing P9. Players of cars taking the final point for P10. Blue P11. Fred P12 and Infinity P13. SLM P14. Collins 15th. Your non-finishers were MDJ, Ninja, Reese and Ellie. Do we have all of you here?
Yes.
Let's have a look. Good. Right, let's start off with the Avalanche. Are you here?
Yep.
Well, I can't imagine it being a particularly easy start of the race. Is the first sector at France quite difficult on an opening lap? Or do you think that might be down to some of the standard of driving of your competitors?
No, I think the standard driving is fine, you know, with the top people, top 8, 9. But if you think of the corner, you know, the first two corners, and having 20 cars or 15 cars go through, there's going to be, you know, a few collisions. Get off, you know. If you manage to get over there with no damage, you know, no incidents, then it's quite impressive. So yeah, I think it's fine.
Fair play. And I said after quali, I wouldn't be surprised if the top 9 after qualifying, they were all within podium contention. You being in the top 9, how was your race? Did you, and at what point did you think you could get a podium, or was it a complete surprise?
Because I had Dylan and Charlie and that, and probably helping me. They were saying push, lost 3-4 laps, and I had like plus 0.1 of fuel and 10 ERS, so I was struggling, but I managed to, you know, get back and get the podium. But I didn't think I would win it from what happened first lap and having to pit and then pit again. But so I'm very happy with myself.
Yeah, really, actually, it's been a while since we've seen the podium, so welcome back for that. Yeah, it seems like the last few races you've been getting really good qualifying results, just mess up the start and or the back of the field for the rest of the race. But today's been a bit of the opposite, a bit of a messy quali, but a good race, and you're up in P3. You plan to keep this consistency going in both quali and the race?
I hope so, but my starts have always been bad, you know. I always practice the track, but never the starts. So this is like the one day that I didn't have any practice time like I usually do on the usual tracks. So I ended up getting a good race rather than a bad race. So hopefully it carries on.
I think that's everything. And move on to P2. Echo, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
How was your race? I think from the start, I was a little bit confused with the double stop. What was the reason behind that?
Oh, the 2-stop.
Yeah, because I thought France would have been an easy 1-stop.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing a 1-stop, and then I was like, I seen quicker, like on the mediums and the softs. I just don't get on well with the hard tyres. I try and avoid the hard tyres as much as possible on any track, really. Obviously, if I have to use hard tyres, I'll use them. But yeah, I decided to go for the 2-stop because I knew I was going to be quicker and race pace and whatnot. Unfortunately, it didn't work, but it is what it is, to be fair. That's all I can really say about that. Like,
Yeah.
I think everyone else went on for a 2-stop, and even if I went for a 1-stop, I don't think I would have won happiness too quick again.
Well, it definitely wasn't a boring race on your side. Fortunately, Josh just fell out to Avalanche in the end, but you guys were side by side for laps on laps. No wing end plate damage. You guys just kept switchbacking on each other. Some of the best battles of the year, right, at this race between you guys. So, we
was in a party with, like both AlphaTauri drivers and myself and Luke were all in partying, and was coming up behind James, and then me and Josh made a bit of a deal: get past James first because we're quicker than him, and then go for the battle. And it was like, well, I don't want to do that. And I was like, just think, if we try and battle at the same time as trying to get past James, we probably end up ruining our race. So we'll just get past him first. Got past him pretty much straight away, and then we kind of like had one stand up where we was, because we're saying, right, I'll go on the left hand side, but I'll try and defend, blah blah blah. And it was that sector 2, I think it is, with that long right hander going into a tighter right hander, like the banking and that. We had some good battles through there as well, and it was actually really, really fun. I think that's the most fun I've had in a race in a while. And not bad to say I've been awake for about 28, 29 hours. I've been racing on like no sleep pretty much.
Pitch, anything else to add?
No, I just want to ask that the battle was pretty nice.
No,
it wasn't.
It's still a really good drive to P2 though. Surely, like, you had to earn it.
Definitely.
Anything you could have done to have caught the man in P1 though?
I think maybe the 1-stop, but honestly I don't think so. I think if I ever win a race again, like obviously I won in Bahrain and that, but I think if I do win a race, I think it'll be just down to pure luck, not my driving skill. And think like Hackham's just way too quick. So P2 is like a win for me. As long as I finish on the podium, I'm fine.
Anyway, like really great driving, well done on P2. Hakim, you here?
Yeah.
Right, I want to start off with quali. Starting P9, did your final run in qualifying go wrong, or did you think, P9, I've still got a chance here with these tyres? What was your thoughts at the start of the race?
I was supposed to go on a soft run, but I evaluated the red left, so I just improvised and just go for the medium to hard. Yeah, but yeah, I messed up the soft run, and even if I went on the soft, I don't think I'm faster than the top three, like Cups and Avalanche. They are faster than me on this track. This track is not my best. I actually struggle on it. So
Yeah, you still beat them by 15 seconds. So
yeah, the thing is,
anyways.
sorry, but it doesn't have to be done that way, because France is a very powerful one-stop track, so you probably accidentally won this race by a strategy you didn't even realise you were going to pull off today.
no, the strategy it wasn't accident. It was like Liam, big up Liam. He gave me the strategy. Since I cannot go for the soft to hard, we just go for the mediums to hard, but then we pit a bit later because the medium can last a bit longer. So yeah, Liam gave me that idea, and yeah, went for it, and it worked. The one stop was really powerful.
Yeah, it's a bit of a broken record at this point, you in P1. Say it's your worst track and then you beat them by a quarter of a minute, but...
No, but it's actually not, I'm actually not good at this track. You can check my time trial, I'm so bad. Like Cops and anyone else just beats my time easily. I tried to improve on it. I went 2 hours just trying to improve my own time. I just couldn't. But somehow I think my race pace was enough to beat them by 15 seconds. So.
Yeah, so we know what happened in the race, but championship-wise, honestly, pretty commanding lead at this point in the drivers. But any ambition for the constructors, or do you think it's a bit out of your reach being the solo on your team?
For driving constructor, for the driving standings, still not good enough for me. I want Echo to go down a bit. I don't want him to be 20 points there. I want to just lead by as much as I can. So I'm not comfortable at where I'm at. So I'm just gonna push and try to do as well. For the constructor, it's kind of tough being the only house driver. But yeah, I try to do my best, to win the constructor too. But right now I'm just focusing on the driver because right now I'm not really comfortable with just being 20 points or 30 points out of it.
Yeah, that's everything I've wanted to ask. Pitch, any final words?
What's the next race?
Austria.
Oh yeah, Austria, one of the more basic tracks of the calendar.
Yeah.
People see some different strategies and faster drivers there. Sensation is pretty different.
Weather report is saying otherwise, unless if conditions are going to improve over there.
And I feel like if Josh was watching the stream right now, he'd have a really big smirk on his face.
If I'm honest, any of the Div 2 guys who can make it for Division 1, you might need it, because the weather it doesn't look like it's going to change for like another week or so. Yeah, potentially wet Austria though. Anyway, Hakim, your thoughts about the Red Bull Ring?
Yeah, I love it, but every time I race on it, I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna act like I'm not gonna act like I'm so trash, but I think for sure like other people are better than me in that track. I love the track, but it's just that some people are insanely fast in Austria, and I don't think I'm gonna be fast in it. But obviously I'm gonna give my best.
We'll look forward to see how you get on. I'm going to round off everything there. Again, congratulations to the top 3. I'll say Division 1 tomorrow. The weather is now confirmed to be an intermediate race from start to finish, including qualifying. And Division 2 next Thursday also suspected to be the same. As for Nhrl Tuesday activities, next season start will be the IndyCar Championship. Anyone who has Project Cars 2 want to win a quick bit of money, possibly a trophy, please put your name down. The calendar will include the Indy 500, which will contribute to the Triple Crown award provided by the league. Yeah, that's everything I wanted to cover. Pitch, anything else? Or
They get wet tomorrow in Austria. Let's go.
yeah, it should be alright. I think we've had a wet Austria before, it's been okay. Yeah, as for Division 2, we'll see you next week in Austria and probably bring out the umbrellas, so we'll see you next time in Spielberg.